confidently that they thought maybe 11 to 15, who knew exactly where, but when you saw 9 pop up, what hit your head?
Yeah, I thought we'd host, but we were thinking the 10 to 13 range. But it looks like the committee was RPI driven, and I guess our RPI was 10, so we bumped a little bit. But you know, now it's go time. All 64 teams are good, and we're looking forward to the opportunity to play on our home court.
Was this a chalkboard thing? Did you guys write this down? They said they didn't talk about it too much as a team.
Talk about
hosting?
When we set goals, hosting was a goal. And then we've been giving them updates on, you know, what we need to do to get that opportunity. But, you know, the good thing with this group is they like being on the road, too. So we felt like, you know, we'd love to host, but if we were sent on the road, we'd be prepared for that, too.
Coach, this program just keeps getting first and first, and now your first time ever hosting in the NCAA tournament. What does that mean for Creighton Volleyball?
Well, it's exciting. You know, we're trying to improve every single year, and it gets harder and harder each year. And so we're thrilled for the opportunity, and you know, not a lot of reflection at this point. Now it's time to go get some tape and get ready for some tough matches this weekend.
What do you remember about Coastal Carolina Kloth you faced? Just maybe not maybe personnel-wise what's different, but the style of play, the things they tried to do back in Shelton.
They were dang good, and we played, I think, a 4-game match that was tough. They had Leah Hardiman, who's a senior now, who was a stud. So we're going to have to be ready for her. And then at the time, they had a middle that was really formidable. So it's a well-coached team. I know their coach. They've got a setter from Lincoln Pius. So beyond that, you know, I haven't watched them this year, but I know they're a very good team, and you know, we're going to need to be ready to go Friday night.
What is it about this group? You know, the collective that's been together for this 3-year run of NCAA tournament, you know, just knocking off one extra step each year, that when they set those goals, you know, they've kind of locked into them and, you know, crossed them off each year. And this year they, you know, wanted to host, they did. That this group is able to, like, kind of focus on what their goals are.
I think what this group's able to do is that they understand the importance of each match, and they respect everybody on the other side of the court, and they aren't fearful of anybody. And I think that's a really good mix, that they, you know, they know anyone can beat them on a given night, and that's happened a couple times this year. But then the other great thing is no matter who's on the other side, they're not scared, and I think that's a really powerful combination.
Did that happen this year, going at Washington, going at KU, winning matches against higher ranked teams, or did you notice it before that this team was confident facing, you know, teams that necessarily that you not favored against?
No, I think it's evolved over the last few years, and I think you've seen it beyond this year, that they, you know, maybe even haven't won every single match, but they, you know, rarely does this group fold. You know, they're, even if they struggle early, they're going to kind of rebound and typically play a strong match. So, you know, that will hopefully be what takes place this weekend.
You've seen Sokol packed a couple times this year, but have you imagined what it'll be like on an NCAA first round game?
Well, we sure hope our fans will come out. We're hoping it'll be a packed house, and we've been looking forward to this opportunity for a long time. And you know, we have incredible fans. I always say that we have the best fans, and it should be a pretty loud, fun atmosphere.
You mentioned that you thought that, and you kind of been keeping the team updated a little bit about their status and whether they're going to host or not. Did you have a chance to address them between Saturday's match and now? And if so, how do you prepare them for like a moment like that where literally nothing's in their control and something, I mean, crazy things happen on selection.
For sure. We were honest with them. We said, you know, looking at things as we looked at other teams that were in the hunt to host, we said we think we'll host. But we may not. You know, the committee does crazy things. So we were prepared for both. And, you know, I think they're excited, but I think they would have been excited wherever we were going to go. And I think, I mean, you guys all know this. At this point, everybody's good. You know, it's not, you know, we're going to have to play great volleyball to win our first round, second round, third, you know, so on and so forth. We know anyone that's gotten the opportunity to be in this tournament is going to be really good.
Is there kind of a sense of comfort, like when they selected Kentucky and they selected Washington, where you were like, well, we beat those guys? Like, was there a sense of comfort that maybe this is the year, and then when he came out at 9, was it just like kind of a sigh of relief, or did you just kind of know it was going to happen?
That we'd be seated?
Well, that you'd be seated in 9th. Like when you see Kentucky and then Washington, it's like, you know, you beat those teams.
No,
a little bit further ahead of you, you know.
I don't think any of us really had an idea where we'd land per se. I would have been disappointed if we weren't in that top 16. I would have been disappointed if we were 16, you know. But, you know, where we were going to land, I wasn't real worried about it. It was more of the matchups once we did land, who was going to be in Omaha and who would we play.
Anything different about maybe you haven't thought about this yet, but the preparation process for a home first and second? I mean, I think it's probably pretty, I don't know, easy, but you can get their attention when they're going to Kansas.
For sure.
At home, maybe the comfort level is a little bit higher than
Yeah, I've actually thought about that a lot in the last 24 hours, and we're going to discuss that right now because there are some differences. We'll be sleeping in our own bed, which is a great advantage, or it can be a disadvantage if we don't take advantage of it, right? So, you know, where are we going to do team meals? Are we going to go off campus or on campus? You know, so there are some things that are a little bit different, but the opportunity to play in front of our fans is pretty awesome, and we're looking forward to that.
What do you think about Coach Mendoza getting High Pointer at large in his second year?
Oh, I'm thrilled for him. And in fact, we were texting with him, and he was not, I don't think they have cable at their house. He was watching with his wife, Megan, our former athletic trainer, and the internet went out. So the way he found out was all of us texting and saying, "You're in the tournament. You're playing Purdue." So he's done such a great job there, and I'm really, really excited for him.
Congrats, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
I think we were really excited. We had no idea where it was going to go. The committee can do anything. Obviously, lots of surprises this year, but we were very happy with our draw.
I guess you look back maybe 2 weeks ago with a setback to Nova. Was there fear?
I don't think necessarily fear. I think that we knew that we had to make some changes and we had to do them fast. And I think definitely after this last weekend, we showed that we can really focus and put it to them.
how often do you guys talk about this possibility? You know, like how often did you bring it up to each other? I mean, not very often. I mean, it's clearly a goal you wanted to host, but
Definitely a goal at the beginning of the season, but we do try to focus on one game at a time, one opponent at a time. Obviously, everyone is very, very good, so it's just taking one game at a time.
4 straight Big East.
You heard about Coastal Carolina freshman year?
They do have. They had a really, really strong outside, is what I remember from the top of my head. But I'm sure they're a very good team, and we'll have to look at them. The coaches, I'm sure, are going to do a lot of that.
Here's your first NCAA tournament match. Do you have a fond memory of being on the court and being setting each other?
Absolutely. It was awesome going to North Carolina. I've never been there before. And just getting the opportunity to play was amazing.
4 straight Big East regular season titles, 4 straight Big East championship titles. Now the first time ever hosting Creighton Volleyball program history. What does that mean for the Blue Jays?
We were so excited. Obviously, just the Big East was a great feat because all the teams were so good, and the championship match was obviously very intense. So it was really, really awesome to get 4 in a row.
You got to see that place packed earlier this year a couple times. In fact, have you imagined what it'll be like to host NCAA tournament games there?
At Sokol? Yeah. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I think we're all really, really happy that we're at home because we have so many great fans, and hopefully we'll have a great turnout.
I know it's kind of like it happened 15 minutes ago, so you probably haven't had time to fully process it.
No.
But I don't know, can you put it into words? I mean, you guys literally set a goal for yourself to do something and hadn't been done before. So, and I know you didn't necessarily bring it up on a daily basis, but it's still in the back of your mind, I'm sure, like to get it. I know you're not done, but to get it, how does that?
To host.
Yeah, to reach out something that you guys really try to get.
That is a goal, especially after my freshman year when we were supposed to host, and it didn't happen. But we are going to play wherever they send us. We just have to perform well and just kind of take what we're given. So this year we lucked out.
You've had a couple of runs now in your college career, I guess. What's your degree of confidence in this group?
Oh, I have complete confidence in our team. We play together, and that's all we can do.
What'd you learn? Go ahead. Go ahead.
You guys have been kind of a roller coaster to get to this point of hosting, knowing that as a freshman year you weren't expecting it and you got it. Mm-hmm. Then you set a goal to have it as a sophomore year, did not get it.
Yep.
And now as a junior you were kind of like on the fence tonight about where you were going to go, but it was a roller coaster to get it. Has it been as emotional of a ride as it feels like it's been for you guys to finally knock that off the list?
Yeah, I mean, it's emotional. We don't ever know what's going to happen. We are all kind of anticipating what could possibly happen. There's lots of guesses. But honestly, at the end, we just have to play where we get sent, and you just got to come out strong no matter where you are.
Were you preparing for maybe, I guess disappointment's probably the wrong word, but if you guys put too much emotionally into hosting and then didn't get to host,
Yeah.
if you were disappointed and wouldn't be necessarily focused on playing where you got sent?
Definitely focusing, especially this last weekend with the Big East tournament, we had to focus on those games, and we had to think about hosting way later. Like today is the day that we actually got to think about hosting. So it's amazing that we got this opportunity, and now we just have to embrace it.
Yeah, so when you woke up this morning, were you like, glass half full, we got this?
Oh,
Or-
yeah,
Okay.
optimistic for sure.
The non-conference, particularly this year, is you guys kind of try to slate as hard a team as you can. Does it lend confidence to this time of the year?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, every single team is going to be tough. Every single team is going to give it their all. So either way, we have to come out strong.
Thanks so much, Taryn.
Thanks.
What goes through your mind when you see the 9 pop up?
Oh my gosh, I thought we were going to be ranked somewhere between 11 and 14, so to see that 9 was just honestly an honor. It's so cool to see how much the committee respects us, and we're just blessed to be here and be in the situation that we're in. We're really excited about it.
You said 11 through 15, so you were still confident that this team was going to be playing.
Yeah, I really thought we were going to host. We have a great resume. We have a ton of good wins on our schedule, so I thought we would, and we are.
Can you imagine what Sokol will be like with 2,500 just screaming in
Oh, it's going to be packed. I'm so excited. I remember, I think it was Kentucky where we were sold out, and I mean, we played really well in front of our home crowd, and I think it's going to go that way again. So we have great fans, and I really think the turnout will be good.
Taryn said that you guys really didn't try not to talk about hosting in the future just because you had a lot to work on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. Did you catch yourself thinking about it? I mean, did you let yourself sort of imagine what it could be like and what this weekend?
Well, yeah, but everything we have done every day in the gym and every game we've played has been leading up to hopefully getting to host. So it's been more about just focusing on the process and getting those good wins one at a time than focusing on the end goal. But I mean, now we're here, and we're still thinking about one game at a time.
Versus your freshman year in that last game, you guys have kind of crossed these milestones off year by year and kind of up the ante each time. I guess, what is it about the group that you guys have that when you set something, you almost oftentimes have been able to accomplish it? I mean, that's not usually how it works in sports. There's usually some adversity. But I mean, when you think about your guys' adversity, it's been kind of, you guys are almost like spoiled in this point.
No, we definitely faced a lot of adversity, but we managed to come out on top. I think that's because we really believe in ourselves and in each other. And one big thing that comes down to that is that we have great team chemistry. We love playing together. We love being together. And I think that's one thing that sets us apart from a lot of other teams.
What do you remember about freshman year in Chapel Hill playing Tulsa, Carolina in the first NCAA tournament match?
I don't remember a lot about it, honestly. It's a blur. Oh my gosh. I remember we won. I remember they're a good team. Their outside I just looked at the stats, she had 27 kills. And she's a senior this year. Their setter's still there. They're a good team. They're veterans just like we are. So it'll be a good battle.
Remember anything about the moment of playing in your first NCAA tournament at all?
I was probably a little nervous, but
You're not sure.
I don't know.
Jaali, when does the excitement die down and you guys focus into the reality of focus?
Yeah.
Okay, now we got to work. When does that happen? What is that?
Probably about right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's about time to focus in now. I think we'll take an off day tomorrow and just dial in, stay focused on the task at hand, and get back in the gym on Tuesday and start working.
The program's first Elite Eight last year. Now that it's tournament time again, what's it going to take to get to that next step?
It's going to take preparation from here on out. I mean, I don't remember who the quote's by, but there's a good quote about every team has the will to win. It's the team that has the will to prepare for a game is the team that's going to come out on top. So just making sure we're getting our sleep, staying ahead on our studies, and focusing on the scout and focusing in practice. That's all we can do right now, and that's all we need to do.
Thanks, Jaali.
Thanks.